So how do you feel the leadership of Narendra Modi from the Belarusian point of view, sir?
We are working with the leader of the country who was re-elected. That means that people during his previous tenure decided that whatever was promised was done.
What is your opinion about the trade between the two countries, India and Belarus, sir?
You might be happy that the trade is increasing, both increasing exports from Belarus and imports from India.
Your national product is draniki, which is made up of potato. Please tell us about draniki, sir.
Draniki is a kind of potato pancake which has a very easy and cheap recipe and a very nice taste.
In your country, if you talk about the cultural aspect, still people in Belarus likes the Kapoors or the Mithun Chakrabarti's movies, sir.
A lot of Indian movies in cinemas. Indian movie channels in the broadcast or on TV channels, which are, I would say, also quite popular within this audience.
In India, majority of the people, including sir, your previous ambassador, Dr. Vitali Prima, is proficient in yoga. He, practiced yoga in India. How do you feel that yoga is still popular in Belarus, sir?
This is a very good practice that complies with what you say, relax and physical exercises. So yoga for us, I think, is a kind of new experience that is becoming more and more popular.
Please tell me about the medical system and the Indian students who are studying in Belarus, what opportunities they can get if they study in Belarus and who would like to pursue their dream of becoming a doctor in Belarus, sir.
Close to 95% out of, or 95 people out of 100 are passing local exams on the territory of India from the first attempt. But of course, you need to work. This is not a leisure time.
Do you have any message for the Indian people who would like to go to Belarus or who are just seeing this podcast?
Belarus is a very friendly society. Belarus is a society where Indians would be loved.
I am very happy to learn that the ambassador of Belarus, Mr. Mikhail Kasko, is appearing on podcast with Mr. Naveen Bhasin. I must say that Naveen Bhasin has been associated with me for many years, and he is a product of the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management.
Hi, I am Rahul Roy. Congratulations, Dr. Mikhail Kaskov. Naveen, इन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. Great respect to the ambassador and Naveen.
I congratulate His Excellency Mr. Mikhail M. Kasko and Mr. Naveen Bhasin, who has organized this talk on business opportunities in Belarus and to strengthen India and Belarus relations.
আপনাদের সাথে আছি আমি রাজা ইব্রাহিম বাংলাদেশ থেকে এবং ভারতে নিযুক্ত বেলারুশের রাষ্ট্রদূত মিস্টার মিখাইলকে অভিনন্দন জানাতে পেরে আমি সত্যি আনন্দিত। মিস্টার মিখাইলের সাথে এই পডকাস্ট আমাদের ভারত বেলারুশ সম্পর্কে জানতে আরও সাহায্য করবে, কারণ বেলারুশের কালচার এবং জনগণের প্রতি আমাদের অনেক শ্রদ্ধা এবং ভালোবাসা রয়েছে। আর এই পডকাস্টটি শুরু করার জন্য রাষ্ট্রদূত এবং মিস্টার নবীন বাক্সিকে আমার পক্ষ থেকে রইল অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা।
Belarus is a beautiful European country, landlocked. We had the first tractor from Belarus, which was a historical event for us.
Здравствуйте, я очень рада поздравить вас и превосходительство господина Михайла Каска, посла Беларуси в Индии, с появлением в эфире подкаста с господином Навином Бхасином.
سلام و احترامات. خوشحالم که به جناب آقای میخائیل سفیر محترم بلاروس در این حضورشان را در این گفتگوی ارزشمند به آقای نوین بحسن تبریک عرض کنم.
Hello everyone, my name is Naveen and I am here with a very special guest from the Belarus, and we'll be talking about the relation between India and Belarus. And before we start anything else, let me tell you something about our special guest. He's very intellectual and he is the doyen in his field. He came to India recently and he is very active in promoting the ties between the two countries. For me, I am very privileged to have this special guest with us today. And I would like to say that He is very intellectual because he has numerous degrees in education, and with him we can learn a lot of things. So I would like to say that the name of the special guest is Mr. Mikhail M. Kasko. He is the ambassador, extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Republic of Belarus to the Republic of India. As we have very good relationship with the Belarus since 1931, because our national poet, Shri Rabindranath Tagore ji visited Belarus in the former USSR. So it was in the part of the Minsk where he visited and he met with lot of intellectuals. So you can imagine that since 1931 until now, we have many things have changed. There has been a lot of transitions between the two countries. Nowadays, Belarus maintains a very high standard of living and they offers various opportunities for Indians. So let's welcome the ambassador of Belarus, Mr. Mikhail M. Kasko, who is the graduated in the law from the Belarusian State University, and he is also having the degree in the management and in the economics. So we can learn more about him through his skills in the field of management, economics, and he is very proactive in the foreign ministry. So let's welcome our guest, Mr. Mikhail M. Kasko, the ambassador of Belarus to the Republic of India. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, I'm very happy and I'm very honored that you are here with our podcast. And I would like to say that it is our privilege that you came to our studio and you consent to our request that you will be participating with us. Regarding Belarus and India relations, sir, first of all, we would like to know that how was your journey from a student to an ambassador here so that people will get to know what it takes to become an ambassador and to come in the Indian Foreign Service, sir.
Well, first of all, let me thank you for this unique opportunity to talk to you and to people who are having this also opportunity to listen to our communication. And indeed, this I value a lot. To become an ambassador, this is a kind of chance in your life, put it in this way. But to get this chance, you of course need to make some steps in education, in your work experience, in traveling, in getting some knowledge, getting some rewards, I would say like this as well. And only hard workers, I believe, can get not just the position of an ambassador, but any top position. This is not given from anyone because if you have good smile or good eyesight. No, you need to work a lot, you need to study a lot, and gradually from some lower steps to the top steps, you step by step achieve some results.
Okay, so we get to know, sir, hard work is essential everywhere in every field. So there is no shortcut. So it means that hard work is very important in becoming in the top positions.
Absolutely. And moreover, even if you, for some occasion, for some luck, whatever, receive this kind of high top position because of some, put it in this way, some relatives or some friends might promote you to take this position, you will not be able to give, as to my opinion, some appropriate orders because you do not understand how the work of some lower grade of management is working. So when you step by step go to higher position, then it gives you the understanding how the system is working. What should you demand from the every level in the management of the company? Otherwise, being appointed for some promotion, not knowing how the system is installed and what should you demand from the levels, you either interfere too much or you do not order as much as you need to order. Business is not necessarily the friendly family, but
You are
of
right,
course
sir.
it has to be a friendly society. But the order and friendly society sometimes do not complain to one another. And this balance, to find this balance, put it in this way, is the task of any top manager in the company.
Wonderful, sir. We are very happy that you shared your views, and we would like to know one more thing. As you said that you came recently and you joined Belarusian diplomatic mission here. Sir, very recently you had a word with Dr. S. Jaishankar, who is our foreign minister in India. How was your experience with him, sir?
I would say, in general, our political ties are quite good, as we see that gradually from year to year during the last couple of years, and in general after the independency of my country, we feel the support from India on the international arena. On a reciprocal basis, you receive that kind of support from Belarus. And this gives us the feeling that both countries are important one to another, because this is not, like a temporary support. When you support me by voting on this initiative, and on the contrary, I will support you on another initiatives in favor of your partner. I feel that this is permanent support, like strategical support. And this gives us the feeling that we might get even more than we receive now from economic point of view. We need to receive much more economical dividends, put it in this way, from our very good political connections. I will give you a couple of examples. So my president, with the invitation of your honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, participated in the third summit of Global South last year. Last year, my Minister of Foreign Affairs met His Excellency Jaishankar 4 times during the year. And I have met Mr. Jaishankar in December last year as well. Thanks to support from Indian side, we have, as a country, became a full member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization and BRICS partner country. So this amount of meetings, this amount of political ties is quite, I would say, quite honorable from one side, and gives us the feeling of what I have said before, yes, that we are feeling the importance of two countries. You might consider Belarus as a country that values India a lot, and by all means, Belarus is supporting India, is supporting your authorities, and that's basically the agenda of our political issues.
Yes, sir. As you said, sir, correctly, that Belarus has always supported India in the nuclear supplier group and the United Nations Permanent Council member. And on the other hand, India has also supported Belarus. India is one of the few countries recognized the independence of Belarus in the non-aligned movement. Now, both the countries are enjoying the membership of the non-aligned movement. Sir, I would like to know, nowadays, India is advocated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, how do you feel the leadership of Narendra Modi from the Belarusian point of view, sir?
You should understand that first, we are working with the leader of the country who was re-elected. As soon as he was re-elected, that means that people during his previous tenure decided that whatever was promised was done. As soon as that was done, people gave new votes for the leading party, and then the leader was elected. So we are working in the in the circumstances or whatever in the society where people are wise enough, are intelligent enough to make a proper choice. So we would, of course, appreciate the vote of people, the vote of Indian citizens, and are happily working with His Excellency Mr. Modi. On the second point of view, as I have mentioned before, we have felt during that tenure that we are a reliable partner for India, because during that period of time we had a lot of meetings, we had support in international arena with SCO, with BRICS Society, with very important meetings. So we are more than happy.
Wonderful, sir. Very good to know about our leadership champion, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, and I believe that he is also thinking the same thing for the Belarus. And now, sir, from the trade point of view, we got to know that there are many Indian companies installing their base and doing investment in Belarus. And we have seen a lot of Belarusian companies came to India during various occasions in the Bengal Global Summit also, as you have attended, and you had met the Chief Minister of Bengal, Mrs. Mamta Banerjee, and also you went to Maharashtra also and other part of the state. What is your opinion about the trade between the two countries, India and Belarus, sir?
On one point of view, you might be happy that the trade is increasing. Both increasing are exports from Belarus and imports from India. But if you took into account the numbers, you will not be happy. So this unique opportunity of our political ties that are very, I would say, strong to the moment should bring us much more. And my task here as an ambassador, not to be purely politician, but more like a trading mission, put it in this way. Being a trading mission, all of us who are working in the embassy have the aim to find out and to seek for new opportunity. What should we bring to strengthen the trade and economic ties? A part of well-known businesses that you might know about our machinery, techniques, medicine that is coming or is being produced in Belarus with some of chemistry that we import from India. We are working now to, for example, start importing to India premium chocolate or alcohol. Or we are now looking for the possibility to maybe find the proper partners in electronic transport. We have discovered that Kolkata has the tramway routes still working.
Still working.
And we have the opportunities to produce these tramways. So why not to discover that? A part of things that you are well-known producers, and we import already a big portion of fruits, of rice, of different vegetables that we do not have, obviously, due to climate in our country. But why not to think how we can build maybe a kind of cheese producer, either here in Delhi or not in Delhi, somewhere else in India. But why not to produce ghee, for example, in Belarus with the help of your technologies? What I'm trying to tell you is that we need to see what kind of assembling plants, not just trade itself, but assembling units. What can we do both on your territory and in Belarus? How we can get deeper, I would say, in this economical relationship. not just trade once again. But trade is, of course, important and has been important all the times.
Okay, if you talk about trade, sir, I remember we have been associated with the World Food India, in which some Belarusian companies, they came to India and they showcased their products. For example, we can say the company Spartak, and they are very well known in making the cookies and confectionery items. Apart from that, there are some beverages company who produce vodka, the finest vodka with the affordable price, and we get a taste of it, and we got to know there is a lot of opportunities in India also for these type of products. As we can say, the Belarus is very proficient in making the Belarusian tractors, potash mines also, which are used in the pharmaceutical industries and fertilizers. So Belarusian has lot of things to offer for the Indian people. So I think with the help of your presence and our ambassador presence in Belarus, the things will be expedite in the coming future, sir. Moreover, sir, if we talk about the food industry, as we know that India is a food country, we have very special type of food in India, and we would like to know that your national product is draniki, which is made up of potato. Please tell us about draniki, sir.
Indeed, in Europe, at least in our part of Europe, we are called, Belarusians are called potato eaters. We eat it boiled, we eat it from all kinds of, cooked or preserved and baked potatoes. Draniki is a kind of potato pancake, which has a very easy and cheap recipe and a very nice taste. So if you take a raw potato, mash it, add some wheat flour, 1 or 2 eggs, and some mashed onion as well. Mix it and then put it to the pan with hot pan with oil. Cook it from 2 sides. That's basically it. That's the potato pancake, and it is very popular, both with the vegetarians and non-vegetarians, because you eat it with either meat, with some prawns, with salad, whatever sauce, with milk cream, or with mayonnaise, whatever your preference is. But as a main course or additional dish, it is extremely tasty. I think that your people for sure will like the taste of draniki.
Sir, yes, I had the opportunity to taste draniki in the National Day of Belarus. It was very tasty. And one more thing, sir, you added that you can make it in a vegetarian way also, because in India we have the community who prefers only vegetarian food. So we have a special offers for the vegetarian people. They can also taste draniki, sir. Okay. And one more thing, sir, we would like to know, in your country, if you talk about the cultural aspects of you, there are some cinema is still present there, and still people in Belarus likes the Kapoors or the Mithun Chakrabarti's movies, sir. Still they prefer to watch the movies of these actors, sir?
We do. From one point of view, this is a part, I would say, like of a nostalgia. During Soviet time, we had a lot of Indian movies in cinemas. Now it is not that much popular as it was 35 years ago, but still the audience of those who are currently 60 plus or 55 plus years old, for them this is a kind of nostalgia. And this is a quite big group of population. We also have Indian movie channels in the broadcast, in the TV, on TV channels, which are, I would say, also quite popular within this audience. But we need to respect these people for their attitude and for their belief that they that they feel that this is something very, what's it, reminding about their youth or reminding about that time of you when they were young. Yes, it is popular, and that should be, I would say, that should be promoted maybe even more than it is promoted now.
Okay, so I think we can invite these actors in Belarus also in the future, sir.
Surely we will do, surely, and moreover, we have our international film festival. It is in autumn, called Leaves Fall, Listopad, and we invite Indian participants to take part in this film festival. By the way, Belarusian films, they also participated in Mumbai Festival last year. I think we had 3 or 4 something films that were showed to public, and as far as I have information, they had a big success.
Wonderful, sir. It means that Mr. Mithun Chakravarti, who is very well-known figure in India also, sir, he is a recipient of very well-known awards. He would be very happy when we will get to know that he would be invited in Belarus, in Minsk, in Indian film festivals, and will be very happy to meet you in future. Because whenever we had a talk with, in India we call him Dada. With love we call him Dada. So when we talk with Dada, so he always have a great respect for Belarusian people also, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so
that's,
much.
I think in future, sir, we'll be able to invite him and we will talk to him about his journey, why he's so popular in former USSR cloning, and especially Belarusian people. Okay, sir. And sir, we would like to know about like nowadays everyone is health conscious after the COVID scenario. We had a very big epidemic, COVID came, and after that people now preferring to be health conscious. And in India, majority of the people, including sir, your previous ambassador, Dr. Vitali Prima, is proficient in yoga. He, practiced yoga in India, and he has a great respect for yoga. Me being a yoga teacher also, sir, I would like to know your opinion about how do you feel that yoga is still popular in Belarus, sir? As Mr. Modi has defined, 21st June is the International Day of Yoga. I got to know that many Belarusian people, they gather on 21st June and they practice yoga, and with the cooperation of Indian Embassy in Belarus, sir. Sir, please tell us about it.
I am not practicing yoga, but I saw with my own eyes that when your embassy in Minsk celebrated the International Yoga Day, the field in the park was crowded. That gives me the feeling that this is a very good practice that complies with what you say, relax and physical exercises that are not that much heavy, put it in this way.
Yes.
I would not say that our people are lazy or whatever, but they are seeking for something new. Obviously, we human beings are looking or searching for some new experiences. So yoga for us, I think, is a kind of new experience that is becoming more and more popular. But here I would suggest that we also are looking to India in general to promote itself as a cultural, as a medical, as a as a country or civilization with thousands years of history. To do that, I would think that would be a nice idea if one can invest or buy or whatever a kind of hotel, or put it in the way a cultural center, where on the one hand those Indians who are visiting Belarus might have a stay, and on the other hand those who are visiting, including Belarusians from abroad, they might come to Indian restaurant, touch Indian cuisine. Then you can have a kind of big in library with Indian books. You can have Ayurveda hospital or clinic at least with some rooms. You can practice yoga and so on. So this cultural center will promote your country in Belarus on one hand and give the opportunity for business to earn some money. This is a nice thing, and using this opportunity, I would like to address this proposal to your auditorium.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights in the field of yoga, because yoga has been so popular in India. We can treat diseases with yoga also, and it gives a lot of relaxation for the mind and for the body. And I hope in the coming years we'll have such type of wellness centers as you're talking about. We can take beneficial of these centers. In anybody stay in these centers, they will have all the opportunities from practicing yoga to tasting of the Belarusian national cuisines, Indian cuisines also. And sir, you have been in India for quite long time now. What do you like most about the Indian food? What is your favorite food? And which place is your best one in India, sir?
Well, I would answer that, as I have said, in general, people are looking for something new. During my previous job, I had the chance to visit the major Indian ports like Mundra, Kandla, Vizag, Chennai, and that gave me the opportunity to see the seashore and people who were working there. On the same time, I have visited Kolkata, Mumbai, I've been to Goa. I took the opportunity to visit some of your temples. Your Ministry of External Affairs is very good to give the opportunity for the ambassadors of some visits to famous cultural places. What I would like to see is mountain area, and I've never been to your south, like Bangalore or Hyderabad. So these are the places that I would like to see. And let me believe, answering your question, that better places are still there, somewhere else.
Okay.
But yes, you should also understand that Belarus is a landlocked country. And for us, in general, for Belarusians, it is a nice thing to visit countries where you can have sandy beaches and warm sea or warm ocean. So that is why India is there to support Belarusians in their desire to go to these kind of places. The majority of us already visited Egypt, already visited Turkey, Russia Federation, where they have a lot of resources. We've seen European countries with Mediterranean Sea. So what we would like to explore is Indian beaches and Indian sand.
Wonderful,
Let us
sir.
work more on this destination.
You are absolutely right, sir. And I hope and I believe that in future you'll be able to have some meetings or conference or your stay in Hyderabad or in the south side where you can explore different parts of India. Okay, anyway, sir, from the education point of view, Belarus is the very famous destination among Indian students who would like to study, especially medical, in the top-notch university in Belarus. And I believe that in Belarus there are many universities which offers the best and quality education with the affordable price. I don't think that they will get the deal anywhere else in the world except Belarus. And please tell me about the medical system and the Indian students who are studying in Belarus, what opportunities they can get if they study in Belarus and who would like to pursue their dream of becoming a doctor in Belarus, sir.
Well, yes, you are absolutely right that Belarus is having one of the best in the world system of education, especially in medical education. And for me, as well as for any other parent, to send his child abroad, the question of safety comes first, not even money, not, sorry to say that, the quality of education, but safety. So, first of all, when making this kind of choice where to study, you need to keep in mind that Belarus, being a multicultural and multi-religious country, when you can see Orthodox, you could see Catholics, you could see Muslims, you can see other people from other religion, you can see Belarusians, Russians, Lithuanians, Jews, whatever, Ukrainians, people in the society, which is absolutely friendly and very tolerant. So no one will come to you and touch with the finger that you have different color of skin or another eyesight or whatever. We all are absolutely tolerant. So you will not be robbed in the street. I would say that maybe 80% of pupils in secondary school, they learn English language as compulsory foreign language. So you will be not lost in the street as soon as Indians are fluently speaking English language. And then the security comes from food, water, and air that you are breathing. 40% of our territory is covered with forests. So weather is friendly, society is friendly, natural products that you would be eating is absolutely safe and natural. As for the education part of point, you need to understand the simple figures. As far as I have the information, close to 95% out of, or 95 people out of 100 are passing local exams on the territory of India from the first attempt. But of course, you need to work. This is not a leisure time, and sightseeing is something besides, but not except. So you need to be a hard worker, and then the education you will receive gives you the unique opportunity to be a doctor everywhere, especially passing the exam in India.
That's a wonderful thing, sir, that you told us that 90% of the students who were studied from the Belarus, they passed the Indian entrance exam for practicing medicine in India. That's a good opportunity for the students who are thinking that they would like to study in Belarus. And as you said, and you mentioned that the Belarusian is a multicultural society. We will find all types of religions there. They are, living harmoniously without any problems. There is no racism in Belarus. People are living peacefully. We have 100% pure air. And I think this is the best thing that people can choose to visit Belarus, not as a part of education, but they can also go for the tourism purpose. So if we extend the tourism purpose, sir, we get to know in 2023, we have launched the Belavia Airlines. We have a direct airlines from India to Belarus, and we have now the opportunities for the Indian people who would like to go to Belarus without any transit to any other country, and it's a major transition in the tourism industry that we achieved by the government of both the countries. This direct flight has taken a new, way for the success, as it takes only 6 hours and 40 minutes to reach Minsk from Delhi. So please tell us about this direct flight expansion program. If you have any future, you would like to extend the, or you can say the frequency of the flights in the coming years between India and Belarus.
You are absolutely right that the flight is operating since August 2023, and the number of passengers is increasing from year to year, from month to month. Currently, the flight operates only from Minsk to New Delhi, so the route is connecting only the capitals. But as far as I understand, Belavia company is trying to explore Mumbai and Goa destination, also covering that from Minsk. To the moment, there are 2 flights per week. At least we have the permission from your authorities to you call it air permittance, something like this, for 2 flights per week. But that could be increased as soon as the number of the tourists will increase from both sides. As for the visas, which might be the question for those who would like to visit, is that you can apply for visas either in our embassy in New Delhi or in General Consulate in Mumbai. You can also use the opportunity to apply for an e-visa from Russian Federation. As you know, we have, or probably might know, that we have an agreement with them. So their visa would be valid on our territory and our visa would be valid on their territory. So if there would be a combination of the tourist tour to visit 2 countries, you can apply only for one visa. And then also a great opportunity for those who have an existing long-term multiple Schengen visa. You do not need to apply for visa at all. So for tourists, this is also an opportunity to come for without any visas. So we are happy, more than happy, to see more and more Indians coming to Belarus for holidays, for having some rest, going sightseeing, visiting our places which are in great interest to all over the world, as well as cuisine, as you have mentioned, some new things that you do not touch it here. And from our side, besides visiting sandy beaches, more and more people are going to mountains, more and more people are coming here for some religious tourism. So let us see what will happen and how soon we will explore more flights.
Wonderful, sir. It's a very, very important news, as you said, about the expansion of direct flights. More, we will make more flight frequency from Delhi and Minsk. And secondly, you talk about the visa, which is very important issue. If somebody wants to visit Belarus, so we have a dual advantage. If somebody wants to go to Belarus, if someone has a Russian visa, they can use this visa in Belarus without, and we can reciprocate it. If you have a Belarus visa, you can visit Russia also. Apart from that, you said if somebody has got Schengen visa, they can also fly directly to Belarus without any need of visa. So it's an opportunity for everyone who would like to visit Belarus, or the students who would like to visit Belarus during their vacation, whether it's a summer, whether it's a winter, because Belarusian is a country which offers tourism in all the 12 months, as you have a fresh air, you have a fresh food, you have a very kind and nice people, and India and Belarus has an historic ties, and I believe that in future also we will be having your presence and we'll get to know more about Indian and Belarusian ties. And one of the last questions, sir, do you have any message for the Indian people who would like to go to Belarus or who are just seeing this podcast? Any message for Indian people, sir?
You need to understand that there are things that unite all of us. I would say that Belarus do not have any huge mineral resources. We do not have oil, gas, or iron ore, or coal, or whatever else. And whatever we gain is from our hard working. The same is for Indians. The absolute majority are hard workers. So this hard working gives an absolutely unique opportunity to see your counterpart in Belarus and to see what can be achieved, what could be done better. And of course, besides of that, you need to explore some new destinations, some new cultural experience, some new cuisine, education. Belarus is a very friendly society. Belarus is a society where Indians would be loved. That's why I am inviting you to visit my country, to explore this new destination, and to receive a unique experience in sightseeing Belarus. Thank you so much.
So I would like to say thank you so much, sir, for your valuable and insightful views about Indian and Belarusian countries. And we would be hoping that with this podcast, many people would like to make their mind to visit Belarus very soon, as we have a direct flights also, and they can taste national dish of Belarus, draniki. And I hope that in India also we will get an opportunity to promote Draniki in universities or any other event. We will be definitely keeping this in mind, and we will inform all other people about our historical ties. And sir, before I would say bye, I would like to thank you for coming here, and you have graced our occasion. I would like to thank your trade counsel, Mr. Alexander Zutko. He has been very active in giving all the informations about Belarus. So I would like to thank Mr. Alexander Zutko, your trade counselor, for having this podcast done with your presence also. And I would like to thank the Embassy of Belarus, who has always been cooperative with us. And moreover, I would like to thank Mr. Anil Shastri ji, sir. He already invited our second ambassador, Dr. Oleg Leptanok, to the university. And moreover, we would like to thank Ms. Renu Bhasin. And I would like to thank everyone, Mr. Ravi ji, who supported us in this podcast studio. And I believe that this podcast will make a way for many people who would like to know about the two countries' relations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.